Mm. I was discussing the topic of free will with my younger brother, and then I had seen a video that almost went word for word what I was saying, but I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth. Okay, so people don't believe that there's free will, or they like, why would God create Satan, and make him do evil things? But the thing is, everything that's evil or good is from free will that we do, right? If we didn't have free will, Satan wouldn't be able to rebel against God. He would just do what God says, right? If we didn't have free will, right, Adam would have never eaten from that fruit. And Eve would have never listened to that serpent, right? But that goes back to, Adam was a man and Eve was a woman, but you gotta understand that they were also naive because they never been lied to before. You understand? Um, like a child, right? Only thing that they had to do is just soak in knowledge and learn and explore. They had no responsibilities. They weren't thinking about things. So how you like they should have known better, but how was they supposed to know if they never been lied to before? But through free will, they was able to partake of the fruit and create the first sin, right? The first sin being blame, because Adam blamed Eve, then Eve blamed the serpent instead of taking responsibility. But all of this comes back into free will, right? So when we do good things and good deeds, it's out of free will. And if you look in Leviticus, right, when in the end of Exodus, when they're talking about the tabernacle and God breaks down what he wants everything done, and when they started to proceed to build the tabernacle, right, um, all of the Israelites bring free will offerings. It literally says it right there, free will offerings. He asked them to bring stuff, right, and they did it with free will. Everything's about free will, right? Because without free will, we would just be slaves, right? And you see that God does not condone slavery. He wants us to come to him through free will. That's it. So when you do something and you sin against God, that's through free will. Every evil thing that's ever been done is all through free will, and that may have been the ultimate oversight. And I also believe that through free will we are able to create our own destiny. That's why nothing is set in stone, because we always have two separate paths we can always take through free will. We could take the good path, right? Or we could take the bad path. And through free will, we also have something in between. So we have at least two paths, if not more, that we can always take. And we are not predictable to God. If we were, he would already know exactly what we were going to do and tell us what we were going to do to stop us from doing what we want to do that was against him, in advance, because we have free will. So we have a choice of what we do. So God can only partially see our futures, because our future is always in a simultaneous split of different paths. So It's not set in stone. It's not finite. And that's why no one will know the end of the world, because we don't know when it's going to come, because we can do certain things that to prolong the end, and we could do certain things that are going to increase the end. So because of free will is unpredictable, that is why no one knows when the end will come. That's just my prediction. This is somewhat based in theology. It's somewhat opinionated, and so let's just put that in mind.